Good afternoon, my dear children. Welcome back to today's online class. I am Radhika, your geography teacher. Children, we were studying about geography, chapter 17, manufacturing. Today, you have a part 3. Today's your topic is major industries in India. Let us now look at some major industries involved in the production of a variety of goods required by the human population. First one is iron and steel industry. This is the image of iron and steel industry. This industry is often considered an indicator of a country's industrial health. One country's industrial health lies on iron and steel industry. Clear, children? Which industries indicated the country's industrial health? Iron and steel industry. The iron and steel industry considered an indicator of a country's industrial health. And these industries are located near the source of the raw material. These industries are located near the source of the raw material. Why, children, these industries are located near the source of the raw material? Because the raw material required for manufacturing are in large quantities and bulky. Okay, the raw material which these industries are using, that raw materials are large quantity. That means large quantities of raw materials this type of industries are required. That is why these industries are located near the source of the raw material. And it requires a good transport system. Why, children, these industries requires a good transport system? Because these industries using large quantities of raw material. With the help of transport system only, we can bring that raw material to the industry. Like that, the finished product they want to take it to the market. For that purpose also, they need a transport system. That is why these industries requires a good transport system. These industries are using which all are the raw materials? These industries are using iron ore, limestone, coking coal and manganese. Okay, which all are the raw materials these industries are using? Iron ore, limestone, coking coal and manganese. And these industries are producing which all are the products? That is pig iron, steel and steel products. These industries are producing which all are the products? Pig iron, steel and steel products. You know what is steel and steel products? Then you know what is pig iron? This is called pig iron. Pig iron is the metallic ore. This is a metallic ore that contains 90% of iron. And it is very high carbon content. And used for making door brackets and wheel and pipe works. Okay, children, this pig iron we are using for making door brackets and a pipe. Okay, and it does not make a rust, any rust. Okay, children. Then, try to say the features of iron and steel industry. The iron and steel industry is often considered an indicator of a country's industrial health, and these industries are located near the raw material, the sources of raw material, and these industries also require a good transport system. And the important raw material using these industries are iron ore, limestone, coking coal and manganese. The important products these industries are producing, that is pig iron, steel and steel products. Clear? Next, chemical industry. Let us see which all are the product these industries are producing and which all are the raw material these industries are using. Products. These industries are producing an enormous number of products such as acids, bases, salt and alcohol, etc. Okay, these industries are producing acids, base, salt, alcohol, etc. Next, raw material. The chemical industry uses minerals. These industries are using what, children? Minerals such as coal, petroleum, sulfur, wood, vegetable and animal produce. These are the raw materials using by chemical industries. The chemical industry uses minerals such as coal, petroleum, sulfur, salt as well as wood, vegetables and animal produce as its raw material. You know, these industries are called basic industry. Why, children, these industries are called a basic industry? And which industries are called a basic industry? Chemical industries are called a basic industry because the chemical industry supplies raw materials for industries such as glass, fertilizers, rubber, leather, paper, textiles, etc. Okay, that means these industries supplies raw material for other industries. That is why these industries are called basic industry. Which industries are called basic industry, children? The chemical industries are called basic industry. Children, I have one doubt. Then which industries consider the indicators of countries' industrial health? That is iron and steel industry. Then which industries are called a basic industry? That is chemical industries. And the chemical industries also depends on skilled labor, the latest technology and a huge capital investment. The chemical industry also depends on skilled labor, latest technology and requires huge capital investment. These are the features of this industry. Okay, these industries are producing acid, base, salt and alcohol, etc. And these industries are using minerals such as coal, petroleum, sulfur, wood, vegetable and animal produce as raw material. And these industries are called a basic industry because these industries supplies raw material for other industries. And these industries depends on skilled labor, the latest technology and a huge capital investment. Clear, children? Next, automobile industry. Automobiles are produced by assembly line manufacturing. Automobiles are produced by assembly line manufacturing. You know what is the meaning of assembly line? That means it is a production process. That means assembly line manufacturing is a production process that break the manufacture of goods into steps that are completed in a predefined sequence. That means step by step they will produce the parts of the vehicle. Clear, children? One by one, they will produce the parts of the vehicle. At last, they assembled together. That type of production process is called assembly line manufacturing. Automobiles produced by assembly line manufacturing. Next, these are located in area where labor, raw materials and power are easily available. These industries are industries are located in that areas where the labors, raw materials and powers are easily available. Then after, cement industry. In this industries using raw materials, limestone, clay, shale and gypsum. These are the raw material using the cement industries. Which all are the raw material using the cement industries? Limestone, clay, shale and gypsum. And these industries are also located near the sources of raw material. These industries are also located near the source of raw material. Because of why? Because if the raw material which is used in these industries are bulky and large quantities. That is why these industries are also located near the source of the raw material. And this product mainly using for housing and construction businesses. Okay, cement, which all are the raw materials? The limestone, clay, shale and gypsum. And these industries are located near the raw materials, the sources of raw material. And this product, that means the cement is using for housing and construction businesses. Next, textile industry. You know, in our country, this industry is the oldest industry, which is the one of the oldest industries in the world, not only in our country, in the world also. Which is the oldest industries in the world, that is textile industries. And these textile industries include, that means these industries are using three types of fibers. These textile industries are using three types of fibers, that is natural vegetable fiber, natural animal fiber and a synthetic fiber. Okay, natural vegetable fiber, natural animal fiber and synthetic fiber. Natural vegetable fiber example cotton, jute, etc. Then natural animal fiber example wool and silk, and synthetic fiber example nylon, polyester, etc. Synthetic means artificial. Okay, the one is natural, another one is artificial. Natural vegetable fiber is there, natural animal fiber also there. Then which is the oldest industries in the world? That is a textile industry, and these textile industries are using three types of fiber, that is a natural vegetable fiber, natural animal fiber and a synthetic fiber. Let's see the features of cotton textile. In the cotton textile needed large quantities of raw cotton. These textiles need large quantities of raw cotton and it need more power to run the handlooms and they need a skilled and semi-skilled labors. Okay, children? These industries need a large quantity. Which industries need a large quantities of raw cotton, children? Cotton textile industries. These industries need a large quantities of raw cotton and power to run the looms and machinery. For running the machinery, they need a power. Power means electricity. And they need a skilled and a semi-skilled labor. Semi means half skilled, not a very efficient. Okay, skilled they needed, at the same time they need a semi-skilled labors also. You know, the first cotton mill was established in 1854 in Mumbai. When we constructed the first cotton textile, children, in 1854 in Mumbai. This is the first cotton mill in our country. Which is the first cotton mill in our, when we constructed, that means established the first cotton mill in our country, that is in 1854 in Mumbai. The next one is woolen textile. And these woolen textiles, that means the woolen textile industries is usually based near supplies of power, labor and raw materials. Okay, these industries are also located near the sources of raw material. Which all are the raw material, children? Power, labor and raw material, such as the wool of sheep and hair of goat. And handlooms and power looms are used, both by hand and with the help of power. These handloom textiles are running. Okay, Cotton textile. When we established the first cotton textile? 1854. Then which type of labor needed for cotton textile? Skilled and unskilled, and not semi-skilled labors. Okay, children. Next one is information technology. The industry of the 21st century is the information technology industry. The industry of the 21st century is what, children? That is information technology. In a 21st century, which industries have most important? That is information technology. Due to this technology, it is possible now to contact with any part of the world at any time in a matter of second. Okay, children, we can contact with far distance, any part of the world at any time. The industries is based on the development into two major areas. That is hardware and software industry. Okay, children, the development of these industries is based on hardware industry and software industry. Then let's see what is hardware and what is software. The hardware industry is related to the manufacturing of computer and their components. Okay, it is related to hardware means the computer and their other products. But the software means the preparing programs that enable computer to operate and allow informations and data to be processed, analyzed and interpreted. Then hardware means the computer is called a hardware, software means its program is called a software. With the help of this hardware and the software, which industries are developing? Information industries are developing. The development of IT industries is based on hardware and software industries. Children, and these industries are job creating industries. These industries are creating job opportunities. Most of the people, that is the educated people, are getting job in this industry, and these industries providing lot of job opportunities. And these industries need a skilled labor, and it need a capital investments also. Okay, which type of labor needed in the information technology? They need a skilled labor and they need a capital also. Okay, which is the 21st century industry? Information technology is the 21st century's industry, and this information technology industries development is based on hardware industries and software industry. Hardware means a computer, and the software means its programming. Okay, and these industries are providing lot of job opportunities, and these industries need a skilled labors and need a capital investment. Okay, children. Children, did you understand the video? Okay. See you next time. Thank you.